Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from the channel Redolescence. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and today I'm joined by two really good friends. Over here to my right is Carlos from the channel Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Hola.
And over here to my left is my good friend Gary.
Hey everybody.
Gary is a subscriber. We coordinated this, we met up, we're having a good time, we're sniffing things, we're having good conversation, we just ate good food, and here we are bringing a review to you guys, so stay tuned. So this one is from the house of Bond number 9. It's called Silver Factory. That's what it used to be called. It came out in 2007, so it's already 10 years old. The bottle has since changed in presentation. The name also changed to just Silver. The perfumer is Aurélien Gouchard, who has done fragrances like Unforgivable by Sean John, also done Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo.
Wow.
So yeah, and a bunch of other fragrances. And this one, if you can tell, it looks like the Campbell soup can, which was designed by Andy Warhol, the namesake of the fragrance. And what happened was, the reason why they changed their presentation is because the contract that they had with the Andy Warhol Foundation of the Visual Arts expired. So then they had to change a bunch of their fragrances names, and this is one of them. And they even discontinued one of my favorites, which is Andy Warhol.
The face one.
Yeah, face edition. So here we have this scent. It's actually one of my favorite bonds. Which one of you wants to start?
This is definitely one of my favorite bonds for sure.
Yeah.
And also was my first uber expensive bottle that I ever bought. It was like $275 or something at the time. And I just love it.
Yeah. What do you get from it mostly?
I get violet a lot with an incense undertone. I wanted to get the incense more than I do, but I really get a strong, like really robust violet.
Okay. For me, quite personally, I get a lot of incense. What do you think about that, Gary?
Personally, right off the top, when I first smell it, I get a lot of amber. It just wafts. Heavy scent, resinous.
Yeah.
But phenomenal fragrance.
One of the notes is resins, which I'm guessing is more of an accord, but not only is there resins as a note or an accord, there's also amber. So you have the sweetness coming from that, a little bit of citrus, which I don't get too pronounced. Believe it or not, there is grapefruit listed as a note. I don't get a lot of grapefruit. I get a lot of lemon though, which is weird. It's kind of like
I don't get that. I really get really strong violet, and I happen to love it. Like one of my favorite Tom Ford Private Blends is a Black Violet.
Okay.
Love that one a lot. And I kind of get that kind of feeling from this one as well.
Oh, okay.
And it's one that people seem to like when I wear it. It's been a while since I've worn it, and actually my bottle, I dogged it for some reason, because I always bring it for my Sense of the Day pictures, and I've dropped it a few times. My cap actually is stripped.
Oh, that happens to me with a few bones, yeah.
That's very annoying, so it doesn't sit properly on the top. But I really, really, really love this one a lot.
You know what it is? I do have to agree with you on one point. You said it wasn't too smoky for you.
Right.
And for me, it smells a lot like, it's okay, it smells a lot like olibanum or frankincense. And for me, that doesn't smell smoky necessarily. It kind of has like a lemony pine smell. So perhaps that's where I'm getting the lemon from, but the incense to me is loud and clear. Perhaps there is like a floral component to it. I don't know if I necessarily pick up on violet, but I would believe it if violet were in there.
I believe it also.
I don't get the iris. Iris is listed as a note. I don't get any iris.
I don't get iris. If it's in there, it's buried.
Yeah.
And it's
Very
also
deep down there.
overall sweet, not cloying candy sweet or teenage, teenage girly perfume.
Juvenile.
No,
yeah.
it's a sophisticated, full sweetness, and it's really a great fragrance that you should definitely try from Bond. If you're not a huge Bond fan, this is one that you should get your nose on.
Definitely. One thing I do have to mention too, though, is when it dries down, there is a cedarwood note that comes out. Whatever smokiness is in there, again, I don't think it's super smoky, but it does tone down, and then you do get the woodsy nuances in the base. So that's probably the only other note in there that I can say is really loud in this scent. But all in all, I think it's a great scent. If you're a fan of frankincense and you want something that's a little bit different, it's not a true frankincense fragrance like Full Incense by Montal or Avignon by Comme des Garçons. Definitely check this out. It's well-rounded. It has so many more elements in there. It's just a great scent. It's a great scent.
It's a powerhouse.
Okay. Right this minute, I'm not getting all that violet that I was just talking about before. But
It needs to settle.
Yeah.
It needs to settle.
It just seems that that note is what I remember from this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. No exaggeration here. This is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Love it.
I've actually not had the opportunity to wear this yet, and from what I've heard from other people who own the bottle, that it lasts.
Yeah, it does.
On your skin. You put it on your clothes and do laundry.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's one of those for sure. It's a powerhouse. Beast mode, as they say. If I may, can I mention, Stephanie from my channel?
Yeah. Sure, yeah, we love her.
So we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary of our first video ever. The only video on my channel that's gone to 95,000.
Wow, congrats.
And so we're gonna put out her favorite Bond video. So I'm gonna have to test a whole bunch of Bonds, and
awesome.
So stay tuned for that.
Is this gonna be in it?
It is, of course.
You gotta throw it in there.
Of course.
All right.
Sure.
Cool. So stay tuned for that video. If at any point he uploads that video, which he will eventually, of course, I'm going to link it down below. So make sure to check it out. And once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, let me know, would you like to see Gary start his own channel? Leave a comment down below. Don't need to put him on the spot.
The cat is out of the bag. Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what the interaction says.
Am I turning red?
A little red.
Yes.
The cat's out of the bag, and we all love cats.
Yes.
We all have cats.
We love musicals, we love cats, but we hate the musical cats.
Hey, don't take my line. That's my line.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. We really
Take
appreciate
care.
it. Remember to subscribe and enable notifications, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
Thanks, guys. Bye.